Hello everyone and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. We are about to head south to Mexico, but first there are still a few side missions that we have to take care of here in New Austin.
If it isn't my old pal.
Sam, we meet again. How you doing out here?
Why the shouting? Why the dancing? Why the laughter? I hope I die laughing, I do.
Keep this up and you just might.
My grandfather was a wise man who came from the east. He followed a star. That's still me. I'm still following, still dreaming, still free. You can't cage us. We are above. We are above, and we're free.
Sam, you really need to come into town with me. You're not doing so well out here.
No. See, I was careless, sir. I understand that now, but I will find me my paradise. I will head west. I will.
Come on, Sam. Probably just need a drink.
You stay away from me. You stay away. I will find me my California. I will.
Well, it appears that Sam has gone stark raving mad out here in the wilderness, so not exactly having high hopes on him getting to California and reaching his so-called paradise. And one place that certainly is not a paradise is of course Tumbleweed, which is a place we are very familiar with by now. And at this point it has changed into a gang hideout. And there's a sheriff that the bandits have captured, so we can set him free and he will help us, but we will be doing this solo for the most part. There is nothing particularly interesting about this whole fight in this town. We have already done this multiple times in the story missions. So I'll just show off this opening bit here and then quickly... No, don't shoot the birds. We have already shot the birds. We don't need to shoot anymore. Yeah, I'll skip ahead in a bit. Right, so now that we have taken care of all of the bandits in the town itself, we have to head on over to the mansion again. Again, the blue dot on the minimap is the sheriff. And now that we have taken care of all the guys out here in front of the mansion, and in the mansion at least on the front porch and that kind of thing, now we are going to free the sheriff.
Thanks, partner. Looks like you already done most of the dirty work. All right, that looks like everyone in town. Let's head up to the mansion and finish this.
The reason I did it in this way because I didn't want the sheriff to get killed. Because, well...
High ground and plenty of cover up at the house. Be careful, partner.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, he likes to run ahead and get himself shot, and I kinda wanted to avoid that for once. Seems like the rest of the guys are going to be inside the house.
There's a couple of them in the basement. You head down there. I'll keep you covered.
Got anything for me to tell you?
And we're just basically retracing our steps from the Seth mission. Going through the basement here and shooting a bunch of guys. Although there are fewer of them this time. So we are pretty much done now and we can return to the sheriff.
I sure appreciate all the help, partner. It won't be forgotten. I promise you that.
Now you can unlock a weapon by completing this hideout. Although that is the Winchester repeater which we have had since episode 5 or thereabouts. I guess if you come here before you do the mission where you get that weapon in, then you'll get it, but yeah. So next up we're going to head to Gaptooth Breach to have some fun in the mineshaft once again. Just getting rid of the waypoint. Don't need that. And Gaptooth Breach of course has also become a hideout at this point. And we have the NPC there, marked in yellow on the minimap. So let's go and have a chat.
Them bastards in Gaptooth Breach got my friend, Floyd. Please, mister, you gotta help him. I'm in a bad way. I gotta get to a doctor. We was in the rail house when they jumped us. Maybe he's still around there.
And that takes care of all of the guys. I'll just skip ahead once again because you don't really need to see another extended firefight.
Get me out of this mess. I'll make it worth your while.
Around here.
I'm truly indebted to you, partner, but don't you worry, because I've got a way to repay that debt. Sons of bitches are hiding treasure in those caves. My friend and I was about to swipe it when they got me. Don't know where he got to. Anyways, if you get us to the mouth of the cave, I can show you where it is on your map.
Floyd here has the same character model, or at least the same face model as the cannibal that we shot in one of the side missions earlier on. Which, I mean, is understandable, but I just thought it was kind of amusing.
Good work, partner. All right, so here's where the treasure's at. You get me there and you get your share. You have my word.
Time for an escort mission. And yeah, we pretty much already saw how this goes.
I'm gonna send you right back.
So we will skip ahead further down the shaft. And here I could have taken one of two routes, and frankly I picked the wrong one. I should have taken the left one. Because here we are going to get shot from all directions pretty much. And I can't really see where the enemies are, and this is just going to hell pretty much. But thankfully we have some medicine. I'm pretty sure that was the first medicine that we have actually used in a fight. Oh, come on. Pop your head up so I can kill you. And Floyd here is apparently doing his best impression of Tony Montana's Last Stand, which of course is not very conducive to his health, but thankfully he has somehow managed to stay alive. It doesn't really matter if he does, I don't think. You will still... I'm pretty sure you will still get the rewards either way. Not entirely sure about that. These guys are at some really awkward angles and it's kinda making them hard to hit, but we managed it eventually.
This is a spot, all right, but damn it, one measly chest. Well, it's all yours, partner, for your troubles. I'm a man of my word.
Kinda tempting to shoot the TNT crate he's sitting on, but let's not. That would be kind of rude. And for our troubles we get a bunch of money, as well as the Springfield rifle, which we can see on John's back. Sadly we did not get any ammo for it, so it's kinda useless to us for the moment. So we'll just switch back to our Winchester, as we not entirely sure where that explosion came from, but it does seem like there are some other people coming in. So we're gonna have to shoot our way out. We also get a treasure hunter outfit scrap from completing the hideout. And we have reached the next fame rank as well, making posses and bounty hunters and lawmen in pursuit wait a little bit longer before they start chasing us, which would be helpful if we were going to commit any more crimes during this playthrough. And now that we are done with all the gang hideout for now, it's time to get to some hunting.
You saved my life, mister. Here, please take this. It's all right. Don't mention it.
Yeah, we had to kill these wild boars, and that'll take us to the next rank.
Let's go.
So let's just take a look at what our next Master Hunter challenge is. Rank 5, hold on. Killing 2 cougars with a knife and skinning 2 cougars. Okay, well, that is a little bit hazardous to one's health, to say the least. And frankly, it's not really my health that I am worried about, it's more the health of Lord Sadler, the noble steed that has spurred us on to victory through so many travails. And it would be a real shame if he was to get killed by some random cougar. So what we're gonna do now... Well, since Bonnie was kind enough to give the horse to us, we will pay back the favor and return him. Farewell, old friend. So what we're gonna do now is we will use the deed for the war horse, and he will be our new steed. We will also buy the deed for the Kentucky Saddler here so we can resummon him at any point.
Thanks for the visit.
I like to think that none of the horses that we have will actually die at any point, and they will actually be the same horses that we summon when we use one of the deeds. I could sell the gold, but I don't really need to at the moment.
Enough, friend.
Might as well hold on to it for now.
Doing business with you. If you need something, I can order. Hello to you.
So, now it's time to go on a cougar hunt. Which, well, if you are actively trying to find a cougar, you most likely will not. But there's one now. And the warhorse is unique among the horses in that it can actually take a hit from a cougar and live. Every single other horse in the game will die instantly if it gets attacked by a cougar. Now I don't know if the warhorse can actually take another hit, so we should probably Probably try to kill this thing fast.
Whoa!
And of course, cougars tend to come in pairs. So we kinda want to keep a move on.
Come on!
Just so we don't get unpleasantly surprised. Let's see now. Okay, that counted. Now the cougars that you skin don't actually have to be the same ones that you kill with a knife. But I mean, since you're doing it anyway, might as well. And also one cool thing is that the map items that you can buy, they can be used as a makeshift quick save, I mean. Which of course is very useful. You can also use horse deeds for that purpose. And yeah, there I just shot the cougar at first to kind of soften it up, so it's easier to take down with the knife. And that should do it.
This is a messy one.
Now that went about as well as it possibly could have. And using the war horse is almost cheating because it has so much more health than the normal horses. As for our next Master Hunter challenge, we have to skin 5 of a variety of little critters. 15 animals in total. Which is not difficult really. It's just time consuming and kinda annoying. And we can now also buy the buffalo rifle, which is what it says on the tin. It's a very powerful hunting rifle, which holds 1 shot. Now Fort Mercer is also going to be a gang hideout later on, but it has not become that yet.
Howdy.
You surely won't regret it.
We'll just make our way to the weaponsmith now and buy ourselves the buffalo rifle. And as you can see, tremendous power, but only holds 1 bullet.
That were mutually beneficial.
That'll do me.
That will come in handy in the later hunting challenges and sharpshooter challenges as well. And that was the last little critter that we had to shoot. Now obviously if you were to use something like the buffalo rifle on these small animals, there will not be a whole lot left. And yeah, here we see the next objective is to skin 5 elk and 5 sheep or bighorn sheep, which are nowhere to be found around here, so that's gonna have to wait for quite a bit longer. And we have to find a treasure somewhere in Nuevo Paraíso, as well as some prickly pears in and around Punta Orgullo. And of course killing 3 bears each with a single shot, which, as you can probably guess, the buffalo rifle is going to be very useful for. But that is not something that we're gonna have to worry about in quite some time, because for now, we're going to make our way across the river to Mexico. I quite like this area of the game. It's a place that you very rarely have to go. But I always thought it looked really nice.
Wonder what happened here.
Yes, well, that's what makes you such an interesting fellow, Mr. Irish. Ah, Mr. Marston, I've come to wish you well. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
It seems that our friend Mr. Irish here is well connected south of the border.
Oh, it's true. They love me down there. It's like a second home. I've got more friends than you could shake a stick at, should you so desire.
So you know the way?
Oh, it's easy. We just get on me raft here and let the current sweep us away to paradise. Come on then, Dovey.
I'm not sure your idea of paradise and mine are quite the same, Irish.
Relax. We'll have a great time and we'll find your man Williamson, no bother.
I hope so.
Hey, come on now. Look at it this way. I know we ain't exactly old pals, but, you know, have I ever done you wrong?
No, but not through lack of trying.
Hey!
Well, you boys have fun down there. I shall miss you, John Marston.
Thank you. Where are you headed?
Oh, me? Oh, London or Paris or maybe Peking. I'm a traveling man, sir. This land is much too small for the likes of me.
Well, try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, well, yes, we men of science are not a very loved bunch in this land of myth and superstition. I'm off to the civilized world where men like myself are revered and given medals. Ha!
Have fun.
The same to you, sir. The same to you.
Nice of you to turn up for once, Irish.
What do you mean?
In usual fashion, you conveniently missed all the action at Fort Mercer.
What can I say? I woke up with me head in a pair of tits, and it felt ill-mannered not to get reacquainted with me.
At least you got your priorities straight.
You know me, Johnny boy. I'll be late to me own funeral. They say God invented whiskey to stop the Irish from ruling the world.
Well, you're here now.
Shite, somebody doesn't like us.
Cut the rope, Irish. We're sitting ducks here.
By the love of God! Guess I got up to more mischief than I remember on my last visit to Mexico. All right, I'll beach this floating tinderbox once we lose these sons of bitches. Go to hell, you John Fondlin bastards! I stashed some ammunition near the back of the...
Of course it was not going to be that simple.
Bloody Nara! Ain't you got some peckers to be fucking? Oh my good Lord!
Well, that sure worked.
Welcome to Mexico, Johnny boy. Makes Austin look like Buckingham Palace.
Yes, it's certainly a warm welcome here, I would say. I'm not sure what Irish has gotten up to on his last visit, but probably nothing good. Oh, come on. Shoot this man. That's better.
I'm warning you. Let the head down.
Now that is a crate of TNT, and you know what we're gonna do with a crate of TNT. That guy jumped before the crate even exploded. I call shenanigans.
Nobody shoots at Irish inmates.
Blatant overselling.
Look left, on top of the cliff.
Now what are you gonna do? This ain't exactly the reception I was expecting.
They're not ones to forgive and forget, fellas. Kill these ungrateful bastards, Manston!
What the hell did you do to these fellas?
I recall it was something... possibly some misunderstanding about but the details escape.
You should run off home!
Now, one slightly annoying thing about using the rifle is that, as you can see, when you fire it, or when you aim it, John will just pop up and stand all the way up, basically, so he will be pretty open. And this raft doesn't really have a lot of cover in the first place.
I came into this world fighting, and I'll go out of it fighting.
I expect you'll go out of it pissing your pants.
Yeah, slightly bumped Irish there and cut off the line. Sorry about that. And also sorry about the Xbox notification, which helpfully indicated that I had been disconnected from live.
This is the 4th time your so-called friends have nearly got me killed. I thought you said they loved you over here.
They do. At least the lassies do. Oh, them big brown eyes. Turn stone into butter, they would. The Mexicans know how to make a bottle of liquor, too. Oh, that poke. Now, there's a drink as would take the frost out of a frosty morning. Oh, you're gonna have some fun.
I'm just here for Bill Williamson.
Well, I'm glad to be back. This place is a wild devil's paradise.
Apart from the fellers trying to kill you.
Down here, they call me El Rato, the cat, on account of me stealth and cunning.
I'm pretty sure Rato means rat, my friend. I like it, though. A little more inventive than Irish.
Well, you Americans never were very creative with your use of language, was you, John Marston?
I quite like this mission as a set piece, but it's really long.
I haven't stepped foot in this country and they're already trying to kill me.
Well, you will insist on fraternizing with a notorious Irish outlaw.
Not bad.
Nobody shoots at Irish in Lame. There's the idiot.
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend!
Stick the sons of trumpets!
That is always satisfying. Also, on my first playthrough of the game, I was using manual aim for pretty much the entirety of New Austin. And this mission was the point I had to switch back to auto aim because it's just a pain in the ass.
By the love of God!
You're making a big mistake, friend!
Come on, hit it. There we go.
What's the word for foot in this spot?
You tell me. You must have been called it a few times.
Bloody Nara! More the bastard!
It's you or me, friend!
I want that money
Oh, this sure is pleasant! Just give it up! So much for your damn connections, Irish.
I told you they knew me in Mexico, didn't I? Oh my good lord! You ain't getting another time. Watch the top of that cliff! They're shooting down on us!
Yes, thank you. I believe we have established that.
doubt you'll remember any of it, Irish.
I see that. The current should put us ashore up ahead. Heads up! There's 2 more!
Of course there is.
Come on, man!
Thinking of another Irish fella. We made it, thank the Lord. Am I glad to be getting out of that floating death trap?
Yeah, you can say that again.
Oh, these horses look fresher. Woo! And healthy.
Before you degrade these poor fools any further, tell me where I'm headed.
Of course, of course. Let me think.
You do know people down here, aside from your friends who welcomed us on the way.
Yes, I think so. I was real drunk last time I was here, John. You know how it is. I met an American guy, saw him shoot a man, drank with him in the village of Chuparosa. Funny guy. Or was that Canada? No, that was Canada. Guy here, not funny, but he's real nice. Failing that, you could try the provincial governor, Colonel something or other. Some Spanish name. He's based out of Escalera. I played 3-card stud with him. Or was it 4-card Monte? I forget. He was a real nice chap. Or maybe he was a real bastard. I was real drunk last time, John.
Well, thanks a lot for your help. Oh, let me guess. You gotta be on your way.
The famed hospitality isn't what it once was, and I've never been known to overstay me welcome. So off I go to greener pastures. Good luck, John. You're an angry and a fat, ugly man, but not a bad one.
And with that, I'll see you next time.